Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Mr. Brown. Welcome back to the Stay on Your Feet podcast. I'm joined by a very special guest today, making his debut. I'm going to get a strong 45 minutes out of him today. Introduce yourself, man. Plug your
My
stuff.
name is
Let everyone know who you
Faris.
are.
Yeah, calm, calm. My name is Faris. I am from 90 Minutes podcast, but we also do live streams. The tag is down here in case you want to check us out.
Yep,
And
you do.
yeah, well, I'm a United fan living in the Netherlands. Um, Yeah, man. Nah, bro. Nah. Okay, we're not great this season, but we're
Yeah,
gonna come back, man. I'm telling you, I have faith in the boys. But
we'll see. We'll see.
yeah,
We'll see.
that's me, man.
But yeah, man. Listen, thank you for coming on and taking the time out and coming on tonight, man. I appreciate your time. Appreciate what you guys are doing, man. So big up you
No
guys. Make
worries.
sure you guys are like, commenting, and subscribing, sharing the content and whatnot. We're gonna get straight into it. We'll start with your team as you're the guest. We'll start off with
Calm,
United and
calm.
Palace. Yeah, man. Just kind of give me your thoughts, man. How do you feel about the 0-0 away?
Honestly, very frustrating. I mean, there was a bit of a stigma going into the game because last season the 4-0 away, when we
Yeah,
lost,
yeah, yeah,
and I feel like the general consensus was that we were maybe gonna get smashed again. But performance-wise, honestly, we were head and shoulders above Palace in the game. Um, and yeah, I said it earlier as well. Dean Henderson just had so many clutch saves, man.
yeah,
This guy
yeah,
was
yeah.
so good. Um, Now Palace had their chances as well, but I think United have dropped 2 points here, and I think it's honestly, I think it's a big waste here because this game should have been 3-0 at halftime. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. You did
yeah,
dominate. You dominated the possession. You had 15 shots. How many?
yeah,
Yeah, six on target. Absolutely peppered them. Like, bro,
yeah.
I don't know how you didn't
You've got to
batter
be
them. To be
scoring.
fair.
Yeah, you've got to score a goal at that point. What are you doing? What are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
But
So early on in the season, man, every point is vital as well. Every single point is
it's,
vital.
these are the games that you need to be winning to be
Yeah,
getting in those higher positions, and
yeah,
you just
yeah,
couldn't get it
definitely.
over the line.
Yeah,
So it's a
definitely. No,
shame.
I agree. I agree. Where do you guys? Where do you? What's your feelings like? Where do you feel like you guys are gonna go? What you guys gonna do this season? Are you gonna? Is it? Do you think Ten Hag's gonna prioritize any particular cups, or do you think he's just gonna kind of focus on the league? And because obviously
Um,
last season was very poor in the
well,
league.
no,
What was it like? Your worst
yes,
season in your
yes,
history. So
yes.
he may want to focus on that and think,
Lowest,
what,
lowest
has to be
placement.
rectified.
Yeah, yeah. Now knowing Ten Hag as a manager, he's
Yeah.
100% gonna want to win a cup again. Um, he loves these cups. To be fair, this season against Barnsley was the first time I've seen Ten Hag rotate his team, which he
Mm.
usually never did. He always played a strong team. This is the
Yeah.
first time I've seen him rotate the team, start leaving Bruno out the squad and all like Lissandro Martinez and stuff.
Yeah.
But the team still played well. So I think in terms of cup, we're gonna go
Mhm.
far in every competition. I think Europa League, I can see us winning the Europa League honestly, because the
Okay.
Champions League teams don't drop down this year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Very, very true. Very true.
yes,
Yeah.
so our main competition is Spurs and what Roma. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
if we give it
Very
a real
true.
shot, if we give it an actual shot, we can easily win that competition, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, Now in terms of the league, like this result against Palace, you've got to be winning that game if you want to get top four. Now I still think that we will be fighting for top four, whether we get it or not. I think that's a 50-50 title race, no chance. But
Mm.
I don't think it's going to be as bad as last season. No chance. I have absolutely no.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it's going
Now
to
I
be
hear
like
that.
last season. I don't
Mm,
think
mm.
so. Because okay, let me give you my like main reasoning for why this season we're gonna not. Because last season every game that we won it in like a scrappy way. Like we didn't deserve to win the game. You know, we were not
Mm.
the better team. but in every game so far, except the Liverpool game, we've been the dominant team by far. We've been in control. That's where you see the impact from Mazraoui and De Ligt in possession, where we're actually like holding the ball with control, which I haven't seen us do once last season. So
Mm-hmm.
performance-wise, I see a big difference between this season and last season. So I think we'll be better, but I don't think we're just at that top level yet. I think we need another year or two, maybe even. So
Yeah. Okay. No,
yeah,
that's
those are
fair.
my
That's fair.
expectations.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. What? So with that being said, are you saying because of the new signings that you guys will get better, or you just because you got you have made some made some decent signings? I think everyone's sort
Yeah.
of like a bit 50-50 about the lit. Xerxes coming, obviously got a goal in his debut. He looks like a good player, to be fair. He looks very good
Yeah.
on the eye, to be fair. You've
Yeah.
also got another guy. What's his name? Can't remember his name. Remind me. That defend.
Lenioro?
Yeah. He looks good as well. He
Lenioro.
looks good as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's
Lit.
injured now. Isn't he? He's injured at the moment.
Yeah,
And
he's injured. He's
you got
injured.
someone else from Bayern. Who was the other one?
Mazraoui, the
Missouri.
right back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
back. Yeah. I like him.
yeah.
He looks like he's settled in
He's
pretty well.
very composed on the ball. Very composed.
Yeah, I like him. I like him.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the signings as well, because obviously you know that we've now got Sir Jim Ratcliffe Ineos running the club, and
Yeah.
a big difference that I've seen this summer in the transfer window is that before it used to be like, okay, spend 70 million quid on Sancho, Anthony, Casemiro, Pogba, all the
Yeah.
list goes on and on. And
Mm.
then at the start of the season, you're looking for that marquee signing. He's not performing. You're disappointed. But this year, we've not done that at all, and it just feels weird. I just don't recognize my club anymore. It's
Yeah.
like, where
Yeah.
is that stinky 70 mil player that's just not playing well? We've got
Mm.
Mazraoui for 15 mil, De Ligt for like 40, Zirkzee for like 40 as well. Ugarte was a bit pricier, like 60 mil. But as
Yeah.
United, that's not really a big signing for us because
Yeah.
we've
You
had
guys
the
got your whole
Antonys.
little. You got your own tax bracket, man. United got their
Yeah,
own tax bracket over here.
it's
Trust
true.
me.
It's true. It's true. It's true. But
Hear
yeah,
it.
now in terms of signings, I think this has been a wonderful transfer window. I think also in terms of players that we've let go. So yeah, the signings I think are almost definitely the reason why
Mm.
we're playing a lot better right now than
Yeah.
last season.
Nah, big
So
season ahead for you guys, man. Big season ahead for Ten
very big
Hag.
season.
Are you
Yeah.
Ten Hag in? Are you out? Are you on the
I've
fence?
never been out. I've never been Ten Hag out. I believed that the manager is not the issue at United. I mean, look at the managers that have come along. You've got Van Gaal, got Oli. Okay, Oli's not a great manager. You've got Mourinho. You've got
Mm.
Ranić. Like all these, like it can't be the manager. It cannot be the manager. It's got to be the structure or the players. I say give the manager time. I mean, Arteta, he had so much time as well.
Yeah.
Like you need to give the manager time to get rid of all these players that he doesn't want, bring in the
Mhm.
players that he needs, and then if it doesn't work, then okay, it's down to the manager. But personally, it's not down to the manager for me. So I'm Ten Hag in for sure.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Nah, fair enough. That's fair enough. Now
Yeah,
you're back
man.
with the manager. I respect it.
Yeah,
Respect it. Me personally,
yeah.
I'm not really gonna talk too much with your manager because I think he's a fraud. I do. But saying that,
Let me let me
no.
no
Saying that, let me
let me
land.
hear what you
Saying
think. No,
that,
it's all right.
he's got 2 more
Tell me
trophies
what
than
you think.
Arteta, so that's what I'm gonna say. Trophies
Yeah,
talk.
it's true. It's
So
true.
that's my opinion. I just don't like the way United just been playing. I suppose
Yeah,
the lack of style. I'm used to going toe to toe with United, and now we're going to United. It's just like, it's not really a big game like it used to be. It's like that. You go to the theatre of dreams. You want to hear United. That strikes fear into teams. Like people go to your teams. Like no disrespect to teams like Wolves and Palace and Nottingham Forest. They could probably go there and Brighton and go to United and think, you know what, we can nick a point here. We can nick 3 points here. You know, 5-10 years ago, you can say that about United.
Yeah.
You know, but
No.
let's see
No.
if Ten Hag can steady the ship and keep it going. But yeah, man, you made some good signings this season, so we'll see. You got a big game this weekend,
Yeah.
though. We got Spurs at home. How do you think
Spurs.
that's gonna, how do you think
Yeah.
that's gonna go? The Spurs played a very good game. They had
I
played a
think.
good game with Brentford.
I think. Yeah. No, I watched the North London derby, of course. And honestly, I thought Spurs were pathetic. I thought they were pathetic. Um, just didn't look good at all. At all. I mean, you guys were missing Odegaard. You guys were missing Rice. You guys were
Yeah.
missing somebody else too, I think. No, or was that
We got
just those
Moreno.
two?
Yeah,
Either way,
Moreno hasn't played, but yeah, he's out injured as
yeah,
well. And I think
Marino. Yeah,
Calafiori, I
also,
think he might have been injured as
yeah,
well.
yeah, he was out injured that game as well.
Yeah.
And they just looked toothless. They were just passing it around, not really making any good chances. And they were playing home as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I was very, very disappointed in Tottenham. And I'm quite confident. I don't think we'll lose the game. Absolutely no chance we lose the game. We could draw. We could have a repeat of what we've seen against Palace, where they don't finish off their chances.
Yeah.
But I think that we will probably win this game 2-0, 2-1, maybe 1-1 if we don't finish our chances. But I think there's no chance that we lose this game. Absolutely
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah. Interestingly, United haven't beaten Spurs since 2022. So it's been 2 years since you actually beat them.
What was the result that game? What was the result that game?
It was
What was it?
3-2 back in March 2022. If I'm right.
3-2. Oh, with Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Was that the
3-2.
Ronaldo
I'll tell
game?
you. It was Ronaldo. Yeah, he's got a hat trick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that's
a
the last
game
time
that
he
was.
beat Tottenham at home. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
yeah,
But
man. But I think
honestly,
it's
I'm
going to
still
be a good game.
confident.
I think it's probably going to be game of
Yeah.
the weekend. I reckon.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm
Right.
confident, man. I'm
Yeah.
confident.
Yeah,
But
man.
one thing I do want to
Tottenham are
mention.
light work, man. Tottenham is shit, bro.
Yeah, dude, this season they're not good. But I do want to mention Rashford, by the way. Rashford, I think this season is his make or break season, honestly. And what
I
I've seen
hear
from
that.
him, the last 2 games that he started, he was good. He was good, man. But Palace he didn't start, so I can't really. Because I captained him in my FPL for the Palace
Yeah.
game. Bro, he didn't even start, man. Fuck, man.
No, I hear
Didn't even
that. I hear
start.
that, man. I'm a big fan of Rashford, but I'm with you on that one. I think he's at an age now,
Yeah,
at the time of his career where it is make or break now. It's like, do or die. And a few people have said similar things.
yeah.
One of my good friends, he does a pod as well. He said this is Rashford's redemption season. He's gonna come back. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. And he's not even
No,
a.
no, I've been saying this to all my friends. He's a Villa fan. I respect that. I respect that, I respect that. But
yeah,
I've been saying the same thing to all my friends. I've been saying the exact same thing, honestly.
Yeah. No, I hear it.
Since
I
his
agree.
season
I think I'm
Barnsley.
on.
Okay, I
I agree
understand
with
it's
that.
Barnsley, but
Yeah.
he's moving different, man. He's moving different. He's moving a little different right now.
Yeah, man.
So
I think we need to
I'm just saying, watch out for Rashford. Just watch out for him.
All right.
Yeah.
What about
just watch out for him.
What about the whole? How do you feel about Sancho going to Chelsea on loan? Where do you sit with that?
Honestly, I was so happy. I was very happy. I was so happy, man. Because Sancho, honestly, I think his attitude for the club, I don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it at all. Because what's it called? Ten Hag gave him like 3 months off when he had like personal issues and stuff,
Yeah.
Gave him 3 months off. He came back and then he had the whole incident with Ten Hag where it was like,
the training incident, I think,
like
wasn't it?
the training incident. where it's like, what do you expect from Ten Hag? Because they asked him, yeah, why have you left him out the squad? And what's he supposed to do? I mean, lie? I mean, like, what do you want him to
Mm,
say? If you didn't train well enough, you didn't train well enough. And
mm.
apparently, what happened at the training incident was that, like, Ten Hag was telling him like how to press, and then he outright said he wouldn't do it, and he walked off in the middle of training. What? I don't need that in my club, bro. I don't want
Yeah,
that in my club.
yeah,
I
I
don't
hear
want
that.
that at my club. So, because for years now, we've had a culture at United where the players have kicked the manager out, as in like throwing him under the bus. Under
Yeah,
Mourinho, it's happened. Under
yeah,
Oli, it's happened. And I'm just happy that for once now, the club has backed the manager rather than the players. So, and I just want all these toxic players out the club, and that's why I couldn't care less what he does with Chelsea. I'm happy that he's gone, man. Honestly,
yeah, yeah,
honestly,
yeah. I
man.
hear that. No, I hear
It's
it.
like
I
with
hear it.
Oba. It's like Oba with Arsenal. He had to go as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, like we I like to say, and there's a few people that I'm around on that. We like to say there's no player bigger than the club. Doesn't matter how much
Exactly.
goals you score, how
Exactly.
many assists you make, how much you get paid, how many footers you've got. There's no player bigger than your club,
Yeah.
and
No.
and sometimes some players, like you said, they do not play for their manager and get their manager out and whatnot, and
Yeah. Yeah.
obviously,
That's not
last
right.
season
It's
we
not
were
right.
thinking who was gonna leave first. It was like between Sancho or who was gonna last
Or
longer at
Ten Hag.
United
Yeah.
at the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
and to be fair,
Yeah.
I thought Sancho was gonna outlast Ten Hag, but
Ten
it
Hag.
may be
A
looking
lot
the
of
other way
people
around.
did. A lot of people did.
And I
Yeah.
think especially if
Yeah.
Ten Hag has a good season this season, wins a trophy, another trophy. That's giving him another year. Well, he's already got a new contract, but that's winning the fans round. And then obviously with Sancho going away on loan, he's probably going to look to offload him next season on a permanent basis, whether it's at Chelsea or not. I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's looking like
No,
that
no,
Ten Hag's
no.
going to
But
outstay
yeah. The
Sancho.
loan is it's with an obligation to buy, by the way, the loan.
Oh, is it? It's
So
okay. Okay, I
if
wasn't sure.
Chelsea finish, yeah, if they finish above 14th place, which is quite difficult for them, but if they finish above 14th place, they will
As in,
get Sancho on a permanent.
okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear
So
that. I hear that.
he's he's probably gone permanent, like guaranteed. As long as they finish above 14th, Sancho is not coming back.
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah, I'm happy with
Okay,
that, man. I'm happy. Um, yeah,
I hear
man.
that. Then.
That's
I hear
that.
that. Yeah, moving on from your beloved team United. Let's move on to
Yeah,
your
let's move on.
rivals, or one of your rivals, Liverpool. They play
Liverpool.
Bournemouth. Let
Yeah,
me just get up my little notes quickly. 1 second. Yeah, so Liverpool played
yeah. They had a
at
good
home
game,
at
man.
Anfield. Yeah, and had a good game. A routine victory.
Yeah,
They got a little early on scare though, didn't
yeah,
they? Brentford did go 1-0 up early on, but it
yeah,
was ruled out for offside. And then it was a quick, it was just quick consecutive goals,
yeah.
man. They
Luis
scored,
Diaz.
yeah,
Yeah,
on the 26th
yeah.
minute, then 2 minutes later, 28th,
26,
10
and
minutes
then
later,
10 minutes
Nunes,
later.
yeah, man.
Nice goal from Nunez, though. I'll be honest. He had a nice goal, Nunez,
Yeah,
with his
yeah,
weak
yeah,
foot as
yeah.
well. Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
But
No, Liverpool were doing their
yeah.
thing.
Speaking on
Liverpool were doing
Liverpool,
their thing.
yeah, the thing Arne Slot, I've known him for quite a long time actually, because he's Dutch, of course.
Yeah.
I've known him since he was at AZ, before he went to Feyenoord, and he's a class, top manager. Honestly, when I saw that he went to Liverpool, I was devastated because I really like this manager. I mean, Feyenoord this season are sat like fifth or something, whereas with Slot they were
Okay.
just competing the whole time. And before Slot came in, they were also like fifth because they've not really got good funding, Feyenoord.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
with
yeah.
Slot, they were just top tier. And he's a very good tactician and man manager. So Yeah, I'm not that surprised to see him do well with Liverpool, but the squad as well at Liverpool. I mean, it's just too good, man. Look at the
Yeah,
forward line. You know,
yeah.
it's
No, do you know what? I'm
top
glad you
team.
said that because that was my next question. Obviously, I was going to say, obviously he's Dutch. I was like, you probably got
Yeah,
a bit more
yeah,
insight about him than I do.
yeah,
So
yeah,
perfect, man.
but
Yeah. No, I
yeah,
hear that, and yeah, man, Liverpool are doing their thing, man. Liverpool are doing their thing.
yeah,
I think they've had a few little offy moments.
yeah, yeah.
I think they have conceded
Forest,
early on, but
yeah,
I think once they concede or they start sort of getting on the back foot, it just wakes something up in them, and then they just start playing
yeah,
again. It's just like
as well.
it's
Yeah, the
very
squad is just
frustrating, man.
yeah. The squad is very good over there. The squad is phenomenal. I mean, look at the bench. Look at the squad. It's just. I mean, the
Yeah,
bench for
they're
this
all
game
decent, man.
wasn't.
They are, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Where do you think they're gonna do this season?
Honestly, I'm very split on this because, like, on one hand, they look like they could do a title charge, but on the other hand, you look at the Nottingham game, for example, they have also got that like blip in them. I think
Yeah,
they'll
shout
get
out
top
Nottingham.
four.
Currently unbeaten in 5 games. Not a bad start at all.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't think they'll do a title race. I don't think they can maintain that without slipping up once.
Yeah,
Because I think Arsenal and City at this moment are just too high, a step too
yeah,
high.
yeah, yeah.
But
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah, I think they'll get third though.
I think they get third. Yeah, I
Yeah,
reckon. I think I predicted. Yeah, top four. I think they finished third as well, somewhere like third or fourth. I do think it's
yeah,
between the titles between Arsenal and City again.
yeah,
But we move on to Arsenal and City in just a moment. There is one more game I did want to
yeah.
talk about. Spurs and
Yes.
Brentford.
Spurs and
Um,
Brentford.
yeah, finished
Yes.
3-1 to Spurs in the end.
Yeah.
I
Brentford
think they
went
would have
up
rolled down,
early.
didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
And Buemo. Yeah.
Baller.
Honestly, I was impressed that Brent Spurs managed to pull it back to 3-1 because Brentford went away to City and made it really difficult for them. And well, Spurs handled with it better than City did because
Mm.
Brentford is a team that against these possession sides they tend to do well. Like their style of play with the three
Yeah,
back. I think they play
Brentford
the
can
three
be
back.
a bit of a bogey team for a lot of teams.
Yeah,
They can
yeah.
still
Again,
win
especially
points
against
like here and there.
possession-based teams, they tend to play really well. Because they press really like intensely, but they've also got like a three back. It's a yeah, they can be tough to play against. So I was impressed for Spurs to get that, and Brennan Johnson as well played well that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's a good player, man.
Yeah,
He's a good player.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was quite an evenly contested game, though. I think from the stats,
Okay,
it seemed like
yeah,
obviously the goal scores differently, but if you look at their numbers and that very similar in their possession, Spurs had
yeah,
48%, obviously
yeah. That's true.
Brentford had 52.
Yeah.
Spurs had 10 shots on target. Wow. Brentford had 6 shots and 6 shots on target. They had 100% accuracy.
Oh, that's quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, that is quite, yeah, man. And then in terms of passes, very similar again. Very it was
Yeah,
a very evenly contested game. Obviously, the
yeah,
scorelines are
yeah,
different, but like I said,
yeah.
Brentford are a good team, and Bremer's a baller. And I thought the Spurs. I thought like you. I was surprised that Spurs brought it back. I thought they were going to do the Spursy thing and get battered again, and I would have lost my ass off. But it wasn't.
Yeah,
Hopefully, yeah. I don't really care who wins between you and Tottenham. To be fair, I'll say
fair
as you're
enough.
my guest, I'm going to go
Fair
for
enough.
United win. I'll go for United win though.
I
But yeah,
appreciate that,
moving
man. I
on
appreciate that.
to sorry. I think it's the connection. Um,
Yeah, the connection's just a bit, yeah.
yeah, a bit delayed. One more game.
Yeah,
Villa and
Chelsea,
Wolves.
Chelsea.
Oh, you want to talk about Chelsea?
Villa
All
and
right,
Wolves. Yeah, we can do Chelsea as well.
yeah. All right, cool. Let's move on to let's do Chelsea. So I forgot I was meant to do Chelsea. To be fair, yeah. So what London derby? Yeah, between West Ham and Chelsea.
West Ham and Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Chelsea ran right on West Ham. Tell me your thoughts,
yeah.
bro, man. What happened, man?
Um, yeah, Chelsea were just the better. I mean, they've just got better players, better team. I think under Maresca, they're actually low key doing all right at the minute.
Mm,
Um,
that's fair.
I, I mean, I am, and I'm pretty sure most people are preying on Chelsea's downfall. But
100%.
at the minute, at the minute, they're doing all right. I'll give them that. 3-0 away at West Ham is not easy. Um, but I don't know, man. I think West Ham have been quite disappointing because they've had a really good window and they've got a new coach as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
That's the feeling in England as well. Like, we thought West Ham would be sort of mid-table, maybe seven,
yeah,
eighth, maybe.
yeah,
With the window, like
yeah,
you said, they brought in some really good players. Even last
yeah,
season, I thought they had a decent window as well.
yeah,
But yeah, man, these guys just keep getting battered.
yeah,
West Ham, we're
yeah.
gonna change their name from, I don't know, London Stadium to 3 Point Stadium or something, bro.
3 Point Lane.
Yeah, 3 Point Lane or something, bro. Because looking
Yeah,
mad right now. I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie. Yeah, Nicholas Jackson, 2 quick goals, early goals. Cole Palmer on the
Of
goal
course.
sheet as well. What's your thoughts on Cole Palmer? Is he a baller? Is he
What a
one hit
player.
wonder?
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think this guy's the real deal.
You reckon
I
he's the
think
real deal?
yeah, he's the real deal, man. Um,
I hear it.
I I think he won't put up the same numbers as last season because now teams are more like aware of him. They're gonna
Yeah.
like put extra focus on him,
Mm.
but he's still. I mean, his creativity. For me, he passes the eye test. He's a good player, man. He's a really
Yeah,
good
yeah,
player
yeah,
in
yeah.
my
No, I
opinion.
hear that. I hear that. That's fair. That's fair. I'm a big critic of him because
Really?
a lot of people are comparing him to Saka, and
Okay.
I don't. Where do you sit with the Saka, Foden,
Palmer.
and Cole Palmer? Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
argument.
You're not gonna like this, but
But that's, I can take it,
personally,
man. I can clip
okay.
it out. Don't worry, bro. It's fine. If
Okay.
I don't like, I have to clip it. Don't worry about that.
No, personally, I think he's all right, but I think he's very overrated. Honestly. Okay, but let me explain. Let me explain. Let me explain. Let me land. Let me land.
Oh
Let me land. Let
boy,
me land. Let me land. No, he
go on,
could
bro.
um like his dribbling is good, shooting is good, crossing is good, pressing is also good. I think he like those stats he's good, but in terms of taking on players one on one, running in behind, I feel like it's just not there. He's always just
Mm,
turns around, pass back, turn around, pass back. I feel like he lacks that one on one that I see with like a Yamal or with like you know
mm,
just I've
mm.
never seen him skin a player like a defender. But
Yeah,
of course, he gets his goals, he gets his assists. He's got like good technique in that, but I feel like he misses that just taking his man on,
yeah.
which I feel like that would
No,
just
I
make
think
him
that's fair to
super
say.
lethal.
I can agree with you to that to a certain point. But like you said, he finds different ways to get his goals and assists.
He
Wingers
does,
don't
he
just have
does.
to. Traditional wingers obviously do take on, want to skill man and drop a shoulder, whatever, nutmeg and do all the rest of it. We grew up, watching, Ronaldinho and Ronaldo and all these skillful players that had loads of flair and whatnot. The game's not really like that anymore, but I do feel like maybe he's a very foul player, a very, very foul player. A lot of teams double up on him, and I
Yeah,
think he's aware of that now. That it's going to be very
yeah.
hard for him to take command on. So he has to find,
Okay.
to kind of find other avenues to get his goals and assists, and I think he's done that quite well. But if he
Yeah,
was to add that to his game, I think that's what take him to world class for me. I think that's
yeah.
the
I
only thing
agree.
that probably
I
lacks.
agree. I
And then,
agree.
like I said, I think what I've just said, I think is quite a fair point as well to say, he does get doubled up a lot of teams. It's very hard to take 2-3 man on when you constantly
Yeah,
got that all game. You're not getting any
yeah,
respite, and he's
yeah,
he's over. overworked as well. You know, he plays every minute of
Yeah,
every game.
yeah, that's also I
I
agree
think
with that.
if he was able to get a rest, you know, a couple of
Yeah,
days rest, whatever, properly rest and recover, come back fresh,
yeah,
I reckon he'd be ready to skill man on. But like I said, he likes
that's
to
okay.
get goals another way. You know, cuts in, drops the shoulder in the top
Yeah,
corner. And that's kind of what he
yeah,
does
yeah,
now.
yeah. No, no, that's a fair point, and yeah, I agree that Arteta needs to honestly learn to give that man a rest sometimes,
Yeah,
because
give him a rest, bro.
because some games you'll be like 3-4 nil up, and he's still playing. Like, bro, get him off the field. Get
It's
him off the
crazy.
field.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy. I
but
don't
I
know
want to
how this
hear
guy
your
hasn't
thoughts
got
on
more injuries.
Martinelli.
And then everyone laughs at
Yeah,
him when he's limping every minute. I'm like, I wonder why the guy's limping because
that's
he's
true.
freaking playing in every
That
minute
is
of
true.
every game. Like,
Yeah,
give the kid a
yeah,
chance,
yeah, that's a
man.
fair point. That is a fair point. But what do you
Like, let
think
him
of
breathe, man.
Martinelli? What do you think of Martinelli?
Um, I think Martinelli's in a Rashford situation for me right now. I think it's make or break time.
Okay,
I think he needs to
okay,
have a good season, or
yes,
he needs to go maybe abroad somewhere on loan, maybe come back. I don't know, but you know he's still young, and we know there's a player there.
yeah,
There's a lot of potential there because we've seen him, you know, have a good season. But
yeah,
you know, last season wasn't good. Saka wasn't great, but Saka, you know, the difference between him and Saka is Saka still plays well or not. He contributes to the team. You know, he gets a goal or assist, and that's the difference
yeah,
between the two of them.
yeah,
For me, but Martinelli, yeah, man, he needs to pull his socks up, man, because he's right now he's looking like a one-trick pony, running the straight
mm,
lines, trying to take on
yeah,
man, but you're doing the same trick you did last season to the season before that, and
yeah,
I don't know, he's just looked not very good since he's come back from injury and whatnot. Even before the injury, he wasn't looking great, but I don't know, man. Make or break for me.
okay,
I
okay,
prefer
fair
Trossard.
enough.
I prefer Trossard on the left anyway.
I do as well. I do as well.
But for
I
me,
think Trossard
Trossard is better off the bench than he is a starter. So
as
that's why I
well,
feel
as
like
well,
we need
as well,
another winger.
as well.
And I think maybe
Yeah,
that's where Sterling comes in for me, or maybe Jesus. I don't know, but there's
yeah,
options there, and I think if Martinelli's on this form, he drops down, man. He drops down for me, warming the bench.
I agree, man. I think he should be dropped. I think Trossard is very underrated in my opinion. I think he's a top player.
Yeah, me
Top
too, me
player.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's so good, but
so
he
good.
did let us down, let Arsenal down in a big way this
In the
season.
City Arsenal game. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's time to talk
Yes,
about.
yes.
I didn't really want to talk about it, but I got to.
About that game.
Yeah, that game was a difficult one, man.
The
It's a
big
difficult one to
game.
take for many reasons. But yeah, man, 2-2 between Arsenal and City. A goal from Erling Haaland. Goals from a debut goal from Ricardo Calafiori. Absolute banger.
Yeah.
Absolute banger.
Banger.
Gabriel with his
Banger.
15th goal since he's been at the club. He's the highest scoring defender since his debut. So let me get that in there. Because he on the corners, that Saka
Fair
and
enough.
Gabriel link up on the corners, that's like a penalty now. That's like a guaranteed goal, like almost every time.
Yeah. Yeah. You
100%.
guys are
In set
deadly on
pieces
the
have been
set
good.
pieces, man.
Yeah, we've been amazing on set
Yeah.
pieces, man. We've got so many. I think we
Yeah.
broke the record or scoring the most set pieces or something last season or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, moving on
Yeah.
to the game, bro. Did you watch the game?
I thought it was a very good game.
Yeah, as
I
a
thought it was a
neutral.
very good game. I thought this was the best. Yeah, yeah, as a neutral, this has been the best City Arsenal game in a very long time.
Yeah,
Because the previous ones were all very stalemate. The nil
yeah,
nil, the 1-0 as well. Season before that, just boring, honestly. But this
yeah.
time around, I really enjoyed this game, man. I really enjoyed this game, and yeah, I was praying for you guys, man. I was praying for Arsenal. I was praying for you guys to get this win over the line, but in those last 30 seconds, so close, so close.
Yeah, Arsenal
But
fans, we were celebrating, bro. We were
City just came
celebrating.
up
We
with
celebrated way too early, man. Like, not way too
yeah,
early, but literally, like you said, 30 seconds early, man. It was a painful one to take, but you know,
yeah,
I think Trossard,
30
after
seconds.
what happened,
Yeah,
I did find with Arsenal, I find it's quite frustrating. As good as we are, because we are levels, we are a really good team at the moment. And but what's frustrating me though is that we don't learn from our mistakes. We are very arrogant sometimes, and like we know that
right,
we are quite a carded team. We're very
right,
closely watched by the FA and officials. Why do silly things? Like we saw what happened with Rice in the Wolves game.
right,
Then he
yeah,
missed the North London derby, and then a
yeah,
weekend later, Trossard goes and does pretty much the same thing. Gets a double yellow, he gets a red card. It's like, have we not
yeah,
learned from what
yeah,
happened 2 weeks ago? And now he's missing the game against Leicester, and that's just another, to add to another person missing. We've got players
yeah,
injured, now we've got players missing due to suspension now, and it's not really what we need if we want to be challenging for titles and trying to, challenge for Champions Leagues and etc. etc. So for me, as good as we
yeah.
are, we shoot ourselves in the foot sometimes. It's our own doing. As much as the referee was shit,
Arsenal.
absolutely dog shit, you know, like we have to Arsenal have to be accountable as well. Like I always make my sure that my team are doing what they need to do first. I don't want to rely on officials and referees to make the right
Yeah,
decisions at the right time for us to win
yeah,
games.
yeah,
But at the
yeah,
same time, I do want
yeah.
to see consistency with these things. It's annoying, man. How many years like I've been talking about, like I've said this on
Of
numerous
course,
pods. It's
of
like
course.
how many times like we're meant to be the best league in the world, but we have the shittest officials. I was like, how does that work? It doesn't make sense to me, bro.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree, man. One thing that I genuinely think that the Premier League needs to change about these officials is that why do the refs have to be English? Why? We've got players from all over the world in this league. Why have we got English refs in the league? Get some
Mm,
foreign refs in because these English refs are terrible. They're
yeah. I
horrible.
mean, well, the English refs go abroad, don't
All of
they?
them. Get the best referees in.
Well, we're
Get the
supposed
best
to be the best
referees
league in
in.
the world. That's a good point. Get the best referees as well,
Yeah.
because I
What is
tell you
what is
what,
the
Michael
problem?
Oliver is definitely not one of the best referees in the world. He's fucking
No,
shocking.
absolutely not.
Like,
Shocking, bro.
man needs to be
Shocking.
investigated, bro, for some of the decisions
Yeah.
he's been making.
Have you heard about the what the City group have been doing with the Prem refs in terms of they fly them out to Dubai or Abu
Yeah,
Dhabi and then they
yeah.
pay them like 100 racks
20K or something
to
like that.
referee a
It's 100
game,
reps. I thought I
go in
didn't
like a
realize it was that
crazy
much.
hotel, something like that, something like that.
Yeah.
Something crazy like that.
Mm,
And then they like pay them, they give them like a nice hotel, and then like
yeah.
obviously then when they ref a City game, they're gonna have that in their mind of like, oh yeah, but these guys took me out for like a lovely holiday.
Yeah,
They're
gave them
gonna
the
have that
king's
on their
treatment.
mind. So
Mhm.
I think that's also a bit. I think that's a bit
Yeah, and,
sleepy as
and
well
and this
from
is
the
that's
City.
another reason why we need 115 charges to be 150 guilty
Yes, please,
charges.
please, please, please
100%,
get
bro.
them now. Yeah, yeah, man.
So yeah, just to
Um,
talk about just a bit more about the game as well.
yeah,
Do you
of course,
see
of course.
um what do you think of Julian Timber and Kai Havertz? I see a stat today
Oh,
to say they didn't complete
not a
any
single
any
pass. Yeah,
passes, but
yeah,
to
yeah.
me, they played very well, in my opinion. I thought Timber was a
Okay.
beast.
I
I
thought
think okay,
Timber
how
was
about
good.
go on? Yeah.
Havertz, I don't know. Havertz, I don't
Mm.
know. But Timber, I thought Timber, yes. I think your whole back line in the second half was phenomenal. Honestly,
Yeah, I agree.
honestly, they were very good in the
Yeah,
second
and
half.
I agree. I agree. Um, so did you see the afters with Haaland, Arteta, and
Yeah,
Jesus?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Why is this guy
bro.
so
Haaland,
rattled,
you
man?
know what it is? honestly, I love this, man. This is what we've been missing in
Yeah,
football.
I agree.
This is what you need in that top class rivalry, in that top level rivalry. You need this fight. You need this, like, this personal thing behind
Yeah,
it. Because
100%.
with the City Liverpool rivalry was, for me, it was way too huggy, kissy. It was so everyone was so nice to each other.
Yeah, man.
But now to see, like, after the game they're scrapping, bro, that's what it's about, man. That means they showed
Yeah,
that you care.
yeah, 100%, man.
I
It was
love it.
giving me
I love
United
it.
Arsenal vibes. It was giving me Roy Keane,
Yeah,
Roy
exactly,
Keane,
exactly,
Roy Keane Vieira
exactly.
vibes, Van Nistelrooy, Martin
Yeah,
Keown.
yeah,
Back in the day, man,
yeah,
like all
yeah,
of those,
yeah,
those
yeah,
that aura, that
yeah.
energy, that passion, man. That's what the game that's missing. That's what it's been missing,
That's
man.
what it
So
was
I'm
missing.
glad that we've got some rivalry back in the game now. But
I
yeah, man,
agree,
I think
man.
Haaland's a
I agree.
muppet, bro. He's a mug.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, I like Haaland for it, man. I think he's got every right to do it, man. Just
I
get him.
know,
I
but
mean,
yeah,
you need that edge as a player, like that Ramos, where you're just a little dickhead as well. You
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
you just need that as well. You need that.
100%, bro. 100%. Um, yeah. So that rounds up match week 5. I just want to kind of run through
Yes,
your score predictions for next week. Let me just get
sure.
those
Wait, hold
fixtures.
on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen the news? Rodri. Have you seen the news on Rodri?
Yeah, yes. ACL out for the rest of the season, bro.
ACL out for the rest of the season. Well, I celebrated.
No, I didn't
Bro.
celebrate. I did smile inside quietly. Like, I need to have a bit of class.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
it's unfortunate. I like watching Roger. I think he's a sick player, bro. But yeah,
It's
man.
true. He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. He's
I'd
phenomenal.
rather see
Just on
good
the wrong
players play,
team.
man. I don't want to see people getting injured, man. The ACLs are, they're quite bad injuries as well, man. You're never the
ACL's
same
long.
after.
ACL's long. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
But
I
anyway, yeah,
agree.
man. Get well soon, Rodri.
But
Yeah,
what do you
can you
think
hear
that
me?
means, though, for City?
I think it's business as usual. I think it's a big miss, but I think it's business as usual for them. I don't think it will have too
Really?
much impact on them. I think Rodri's a massive miss, but they
Okay.
just brought
Yeah.
Goodenham back for Barcelona as well. That's
Gundogan.
Savinio, whatever. Goodenham, yeah. He's looking good on
Savinho
the
as
wing.
well.
Yeah. And then they've got Kovacic as well, so they've got cover. I think
Yeah,
they'll
he's looking
be
good.
all right, but it is a massive, massive
Yeah,
miss.
that's a big miss because I remember he was injured as well last season, and there was a stat of showing with and without Rodri, and their win rate
Yeah.
without Rodri is much lower, to be
Crazy.
honest.
Yeah,
It
it's
is much
crazy, bro. I
lower.
see that as well. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Man City go away to
yeah. So
Newcastle.
I'm praying, man.
Sorry, bro. Can I get your
Yeah,
score
big
prediction
game as
for
well.
Man City and
Big game
Newcastle?
as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, I think it's gonna be 2-1 City. 2-1 City.
Okay. Arsenal and
What do you
Leicester.
think?
Oh, me. Okay, yeah. I'll give you my score. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-1 Man City. I'm going 3-1 because Newcastle
2-1
not
as
really
well.
been at it.
3-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 to Man City because Newcastle haven't really been at it this season, man. I don't know what's going on there.
No,
They've got
no,
some decent
no,
players.
no.
Eddie Howe's a decent manager, but at the
Yeah,
same time, like you've got everything kind of set up for you, to do something really special,
yeah.
something really good. And it's like, what are you guys doing?
It's
What are
not
you
been
guys doing?
happening.
You were in the Champions League last season.
Yeah,
You don't look,
yeah,
half the team you were
yeah.
the season before that. But it's
No,
still early,
no,
it's still
no.
we're only
Uh,
5 games in, so they can
it's
still
early.
turn it around and have a good season.
Yeah,
But recently, yeah, it hasn't looked good,
yeah.
man. But yeah, I don't see anything other than a Man City win. I'll go for 3-1.
Me neither.
Next game, kicking off at 3 o'clock, is between Leicester, Arsenal and Leicester. Arsenal at home.
Sorry?
Next
You
game
saying?
at 3 o'clock, Arsenal and Leicester.
Arsenal's at home.
Yeah, Arsenal at home. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a walkover. That is gonna be an easy game for you guys. I think 3-0. 3-0 could be more.
Yeah. I'm going 2-0.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go 2-0.
2-0. A
Yeah.
bit more
Okay.
conservative.
Yeah. Brentford and West Ham also kick off at 3 o'clock as well.
Oh, Brentford's at home.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think. Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough game. I think Brentford will win, but it's just by how much. It could be a draw as well.
Yeah, I feel like Brentford are
I'm
gonna
gonna
win this
go
one.
for. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go 3-1 Brentford. 3-1.
Okay. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brentford.
Right.
Then we've got Chelsea at home to Brighton. That's going to be a good game.
That's a good game.
It is.
That is a good game.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go 2-2.
Yeah, I'm going to go
2-2.
2-2 as well. I can't call a winner in that one.
Yeah.
I hope I see a Brighton win, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's too close to call. I have to go 2-2. Definitely going to be
Same.
cool.
Same.
Yeah, man. Next on the list is
close and goals as well. Goals.
yeah, definitely, bro. Everton and Palace. Crystal Palace are away to Everton. Sorry.
Okay. Everton. Wait, Palace are away to Everton. Okay. Everton have been disappointing. Yeah, Goodison Park. Everton have been pathetic, but I think they'll get something out the bag because they have to. They just have to. I think 1-1. 1-1.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Palace. I think Palace have just got too much.
I think they'll lose another game.
Firepower. I think they've had a poor game, and I think they'll turn it up this game, and you'll see Mateta. I think I don't know. Is Mateta injured or is he? Is Mateta injured or is he playing?
I think he could be.
Who got
He
injured?
could be injured.
Oh no! I'm thinking about.
He got subbed out at halftime.
Yeah, if he's playing, I'm going Eze and Mateta's little partnership up front and just score some goals.
Yeah, they are good.
Then we've got unbeaten so far this season, Nottingham Forest against Fulham.
Really? Fair enough. Against who? Sorry.
Fulham.
Yeah. And Forest are hosting.
Yeah. City ground.
I'm gonna go with another 1-1 here. I think Fulham have been good this season. I think they've been very good.
Yeah, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, they've been doing their thing, man. Nelson. Yeah. Is it Fulham or is it Arsenal,
Reece
bro?
Nelson. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go
Arsenal, man. Arsenal youth.
Yeah, man. That's the Hale End boys, man. They're doing their thing over at Fulham, man. It's do you know what it is? It's kind of a bittersweet thing for Arsenal fans. Like, it's nice to see that they're doing really well because we always knew that they kind of would, but I don't know, they just never did it for us, and our time just ran out. But seeing them do it now, it hurts, but it's nice to see them balling out and just doing their thing, man. So I'm gonna go for the. On that note, I'm gonna go for Fulham win, man. Like, the Forest have been very good this season, but yeah, man, it's time to lose lose your O, lose your W, man. And yeah, Fulham, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go 2-1.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry, bro. What was your? I didn't get your score prediction. Was it going to draw 1-1? Did you say?
Yes, 1-1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Moving on. Late kickoff on Saturday. 5:30 kickoff between Wolverhampton and Liverpool.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good game as well. The thing about Wolves is that they've got a good coach, but the squad, I mean, the club is ran terribly. Oh, and they've lost a lot of games. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think, you know what? I think it's going to be 2-0. 2-0 Liverpool.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Liverpool. Quick battering
Yeah,
from
I don't
them.
think they'll struggle.
Yeah, me neither. Then we've got
Yeah.
3 games left. Sorry. Sunday kickoff at 2 o'clock is between
Okay.
Ipswich and Aston Villa.
For Ipswich, Loki doing all right. I mean, for a promoted team.
I mean, out
They
of the
could make it
promoted teams,
difficult.
they're most likely they look like they're probably the most likely one to stay up.
Yeah,
But yeah, man,
yeah,
I think it's still too early to say.
yes. It's too early to call, but I think that the home advantage will give them something because I've seen them play and they play with a real fight in them, and especially at home, that can be very advantageous. I think they'll win. Nah, I don't think they'll win. I think they pull out a 1-1. I think they'll do it. Villa have been playing well, but I think Ipswich they can do something at home. I think that's a tough away game.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with all of that. I think Villa will get the win, but I do think because Ipswich are at home, I do feel like there is a goal there. So I think Villa will
Yeah,
probably have to come from behind and like they have done in the last 2 games, come from behind to get
yeah,
the win.
yeah.
I
That's
think they'll
true.
win. I think they'll win
Yeah.
2-1. I think that's how it'll go. I think Ipswich will go 1-0 up, and
Okay.
then Villa will come back and win 2-1, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Okay.
yeah, Super Sunday is between obviously United and Spurs. Your team. I think you gave me your
Yes.
prediction, but give it to
Yes.
me again for the people. Them.
I said 2-0 or 2-1. I'm gonna go with 2-0, man. We're gonna batter them. We're gonna batter them.
All right. Well, before I give my prediction, I'd just like to say I hate you both. Um, so I don't want to see a winner. I'm just gonna go for a 2-2 draw. Yeah, man. 2-2
Okay.
draw.
Okay.
I see
Okay.
goals. See
It's not gonna
goals,
happen,
but
but sure. You see goals. Okay. Okay. Okay.
with my
Okay.
Arsenal cap on, innit?
No,
Sorry,
it's
bro.
calm. It's
Arsenal.
calm. It's calm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, it's calm. It's calm. It's calm. It's calm. We're gonna win
Yeah.
this game easy, man.
We'll see. We'll don't worry, man. We'll circle back. We'll circle back. But yeah, the last game to wrap up
We'll
match week
circle up.
6 will be between Monday night 8 p.m. Bournemouth and Southampton. The battle of the seas,
Bournemouth,
man.
Southampton.
Seasides and that, man.
That's true. Is that actually a derby or not?
I think it is. I can't remember what it's called. It is called a derby,
Yeah.
but I can't remember what the derby is called. And funny enough, I did do
Okay.
a derby post
Yeah,
on
yeah.
my Instagram not so
Okay.
long ago. I don't know if I'd put that one on there. That's an interesting one.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, can I get your
Yeah, I
score
don't know
prediction, bro?
because maybe they're quite far from each other.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna go for I think Bournemouth will win this. They're actually all right. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 Bournemouth.
2-0 Bournemouth. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go 1-0 Bournemouth. I think it's gonna be a
Okay.
quite evenly contested game. I think
Okay.
Bournemouth are a good team. I'm not sure how well they're going to do without Clivert, but not Clivert, sorry, without Solanke. But then they've still got like other little players
Solanke.
like Clivert as well who I like.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, man, it'll be a close game, but got some good games to look
Yeah.
forward to, man. I look forward to that Chelsea and Brighton game. That'll be
Yeah.
good. I think Ipswich and Villa will be a good game as
Same, man.
well.
Same.
And Spurs and
Yeah.
Spurs and United is
Yeah.
always a good game. So yeah, man, we've got some good games to look
Yeah.
forward to.
Good games. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But yeah, man, listen, thank you for coming on, man. We're gonna
Um,
end the show there. We've been almost an hour.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming on,
Yeah.
man. Sorry about the connection's a bit rubbish. Hopefully we'll sort that out next time. But yeah, one more time, just plug
Yeah.
your stuff. Let people know where they
Yeah.
can find
Hopefully.
you.
I'm Faris from 90 Minute. Here from 90 Minute. We do podcasts. We do live streams. Got the link. The tag right
Yeah,
here. You can find
yeah.
YouTube,
If you send me the
everything
link,
that
man,
we
I
have.
can put that in
And
there.
yeah, I
I'll put
want
the
to
link
say
in the
thank you as
description.
well to you for the. Oh, perfect, man. Yeah, safe. Thanks, man.
That's
I
cool,
want to
bro,
say
man.
thank you for
Anytime,
you
man.
to you as well for hosting me. Yeah, man.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Anytime, bro.
I
Listen, we'll catch
appreciate
up
it, man.
soon, man.
Appreciate it.
Take it easy, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, man. Bless,
Yes.
man. Take it easy.
Say less, man. Right.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
man. Bye
All right,
bye.
man. Peace out,
Bye, man.
everyone.
Bye.